Hey everyone, so I just wanted to show how to quickly and easily add free and easy GDPR compliant cookie consent. So this is a site I'm working on here. So one thing I like to do, but you definitely don't have to do, is I go and I create a new page. It's called cookie consent. So create there. And the other thing that you're going to want to have is the FinSuite Chrome extension. So go ahead and click on that. I'll go to components. I'll go to cookie consent. And then you can look at the different examples here. So this one is the one I personally like the most, just the way it looks and works. But there are other options you can choose from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this in here. And then I'll go into the body here. And now I'll paste that in. So now the other thing that I do here is just get my colors to match. So the first thing I want to do is get this background color to go with my theme colors. So I see right there it's like a 60% transparency. So I'll do that. Do 60% transparency. And again, you can do whatever you want. This one, it doesn't look like it's too far off from the original. But then I'll go to the button here. And I will change the typography. Then I'll go and change the border. I'll go to the button here, change the background. Then this one I actually just click on the middle there and change the border. I'm not sure why it was all set to 4 different ones. Now I'll click the label here, change the typography color. I change all those. That button should already be good. I'll go down here to the privacy policy, change the color, change the bottom border, the deny button. So a lot of this, like I said, is just changing the colors to match your website theme. The other thing that you want to do is on these checkboxes, at least for this one, go to interactions, go to settings, and here is background color. So I want it to be mine. Hit save. So that is changing all of the different colors to match the theme of this website. Then what I'll do is go to the navigator here. I'll collapse everything, just make it easy. And what you want to do is actually, you can see it here, you want to set all the components to display none and use this div to create a symbol. So what I'm going to do is click on it, go to display none, go to this one, display none, go to this one, display none. Now I'll click on this, then I'll right click here, I'll create symbol, call it cookie consent. I'll see and say banner. Okay, and then what I do with that cookie consent page is I save it as a draft, which again, that's not a necessary step. You can do it directly on any page. For me, it's just nice to work with nothing else in the way. Then I'll go to, in this case, I only have one page. I'll go here, take the cookie consent banner, and I now have it in the navigator, in the page wrapper. And then the next thing you need to do is go to the FinSuite cookie consent form. To make it really easy, they do have the cookie oven here. So what I'm going to do is get the FinSuite cookie consent script. I want option 3 to opt into cookies because this way is the way to be the most GDPR compliant. So I'll copy this to clipboard. I'll go back here, again using the FinSuite extension. I'll click on that. I'll go to Site Settings, Custom Code. I will paste this in the custom code. And then I'm going to do one here I have for Microsoft Clarity. So I'm going to copy this to the clipboard. But then because I don't know the code specifically myself, I'll go to the cookie oven, go to the third-party script. I'll paste it in here. And this is for analytics, so I'll click the analytics button. I'll click bake cookies, And what this is doing, it's actually adding this FSCC and FSCC categories. This one just analytics. That way it'll work with the FinSuite cookie consent script. So copy that to clipboard. Then I will go in here, paste it in, and it is intentionally going to look like this and not have the colors on it because it's basically built to not run until the end user accepts the cookies. Hit save, close it. Now I will publish this here. And then the other thing I want to do, I'll show you in a second, but if I load this up now, you can see there is my cookie consent form. And then I can accept it. And so I accepted everything. If I want to modify my options, I can click the little cookie here and I can actually change which ones I want to add. Say I don't want to add, or I don't want to have marketing. As the end user, I don't want marketing cookies. So click that, click confirm, and then we are good to go there. What we didn't add yet was the privacy policy. So one thing I wanted to show for that is on the FinSuite cookie consent page, there is a drop down near the bottom on how to make your privacy policy GDPR compliant. You can read through that and decide if you want to make your own. Otherwise, it does have this GDPR compliant privacy policy, which takes you to this website, which again goes through reading it. And then it also has a downloadable PDF, which I have here and will try and link in the description of this video. It has a lot of stuff you'll need to change, and you can go through that. The other thing that you could do that I have used, and I believe it should work, Termageddon. This is a paid service, but this one is nice because it updates with the laws. But you can check because I'm not sure if this will work for GDPR or if it's just for US based. But this is another option that I have used in the past. All right, so then again, when you have that GDPR privacy policy, you will need to create a page for that. And then you'll go to the cookie consent. And I'm not sure which one it is here, so I'll just reset the display. Okay, there it is. So then you click on privacy policy and you will link that to the page you need. And again, put that back on display none. And so that is how you add a free and easy GDPR compliant cookie consent banner.